What does being enough even mean? And if you can't define being enough, how can you define what it means to be nothing? Because to be nothing means there has to be at least an idea of being something, right? Like, what do you mean you aren't pretty enough? Does it mean you don't fit the beauty standard in your country? You don't fit what your friends think are pretty? What your parents think are pretty? What about when you think you aren't smart enough? Does that mean you don't fit the ideal A student type? Does that mean your parents think you aren't smart enough? Or your friends? What even is considered smart enough? Because with this train of thought, no matter how pretty or how smart you are never going to think it's enough because it's never going to be enough for you. When I phrase it like that, doesn't it sound stupid? I'm not saying you're stupid for thinking it. I'm saying the whole notion is stupid. Because if everyone's out here trying to outcompete everyone else, then none of us are actually living. We're simply competing, which leads to burnout, loops of negativity, and a lot of other issues. I feel like when we say we feel like nothing, we expect too much from ourselves. Because if the norm is up there and we perform down here, then obviously we're going to feel, at the very least, worse. But to know you can do better is something you can hold on to. The belief that you're bad means you think you can do better. Rephrase it in your mind, and suddenly it doesn't feel like the world is about to collapse on your shoulders. Is the thing you're even worrying about in your control? And I don't mean if I get over 95 in my class this year, yeah, if it feels impossible. I mean actions you know you can take to help simplify your worry. That is what I mean by things in your control. If you think you're not smart enough, think about what you want that to mean. What is your goal? What does being smart enough mean to you? And if you can't define it, find a way to. Is it to be able to keep up in class? Get and keep straight A's? Finish your tests knowing you aced them? Then think about how you want to get there. Do you want to study more, like at least 10 minutes more each day? Study less if you think you overstudy? Reach out to teachers more? Reach out to friends and study with them? If it's out of your control, then why are you even focusing on it? Sure, you can let it sit in your head, but don't give all your energy to it. Focus on the things that you can do something about. None of these steps even have to be big. As I've said before, you don't have to do much, but you have to do something. So, when you're falling into the train of thought that you're nothing again, marinate in it for a while, identify what triggered that train of thought, and if you can do something about it. If you can, great. And if you can't, get up and do something else, even if you feel like you can't, because you're not nothing.